Hello everyone, it's really good to see you. Today's lesson is all about short multiplication. It's called short multiplication because you are only ever going to be multiplying by one number in the ones column. And that means that whatever happens here is short. And when we do the long multiplication lesson, you'll see the difference because you're going to have several layers underneath, which makes it a long multiplication calculation. So we are now going to have a look at how to multiply using the short method. So we are multiplying today 3,295 by 4. So we're going to call for our multiple. Okay, that's the number. We're looking at the 4 times table basically, the multiples of 4. And we're looking at the 3,295th multiple of 4. And you know by now that we always have an estimate calculation to judge against, our answer against. So I rounded this number to 3,300 and obviously we're multiplying by 4. I kept that the same. So 3,000 times 4 is 12,000, 300 times 4 is 1,200. So my estimate answer when you add those together is 13,200. But remember, you're not supposed to spend a long time on your estimate answer. It's supposed to be something you can quickly do in your head, and it's a guide. So let's have a look at this then. So step 1, we have to multiply the ones by the multiple. So we have 5 ones and we have to multiply that by our multiple of 4 ones because we've only got 4 ones because it's short multiplication. So 5 ones multiplied by 4 ones are 20. Now 20 is made up of 2 tens. So the 2 tens you have to do step 3. You have to carry over. So I'm going to carry over my 2 tens and they're going to wait here. So 5 times 4 is 20. I leave behind the 0 ones and I carry the 2 tens. Can you see? So we jump to step 3. But now we need to go back to step 2. We need to move up each time and times by the multiple. So our next column is our tens and now we have to times that by our multiple in the ones column. So we have 9 tens times 4. 9 tens times 4 is going to give us 36. And 36 tens means we're going to have 360. So, but we have another 2 tens to carry. So 360, 370, 380. We've added them so we can cross those off. 380 means you've got 8 tens and you've got 3 hundreds. Now it's absolutely vital when you're doing any of the multiplication lessons that you know your tables. If you don't know your tables, it's going to take you much longer to do these calculations. It is the 4 times table, so you can use your 2 times table if you don't know your 4 times table by doubling it. So you would do 5 times 2 is 10, and if you want 5 times 4, you double that to get 20. But that's just my little tip, learn your tables. Okay, so now we go back to 200s times 4. Or 200s times 4 would give us 800s. But then we have 300s to carry. So 800, 900s, 1000s, 1100s. 1100s is 1,100. So we can keep the 100 behind. We've added those so we can cross it off. But we have to carry the 1,000 over here because 1,000 is too big for the 100 column. And now we move up again. So we move up to the thousands. And this time we've got 3,000s times 4. So 3,000 times 4, use the fact 3 times 4 to help you. 3 times 4 is 12, but we've got 12,000. And we have 1,000 to add. 12,000, 13,000. 13,000 is made up of 3 1,000s. And we've started a new column of 10,000s because 13,000 is made up of a 10,000, 3,000. You see? So our whole answer together, and I'm just going to put a little comma here to separate for me to say the word thousand, 13,180. And look, we estimated 13,200, so we're only 20 away from our estimate. So I want you to try this next calculation that's coming up in the next clip. I want you to try that using our method. And then I'm going to talk through it to see how you get on before our activity. So have a go, get your pen and pencil ready to write down this next calculation. So have a go at 2042 multiplied by 3 using the steps below. Pause the video here. Right, so I'm going to do each step and let's see how you got on and how your answer compares. So my estimate answer is 2,000 times 3, which is 6,000. So we do our ones. 2 times 3 is 6. Let's do it in a different colour so it stands out. 2 times 3 is 6. 4 tens, 12 tens is 120. So that means the 20 stays behind, but you carry the 100. 0 times 3, whenever you have a 0 multiplied by anything, your answer will always be 0 because there's nothing to multiply. So 0 times 3 is 0, but you do have 100 to carry here. So you've actually got 0 hundreds times 3 are 0 hundreds plus the 100 here. And then you've got 2 thousands times 3. So 2 thousands times 3 is 6,000. So the answer is 6,126.